Like that. A life. All they've known. All they've felt. All the shit they've gone through. All of it gone. In one moment. Like water. Like it never was.
Hey. Yeah! Come in, Captain. You weren't at the service, why? Look, I couldn't do it, okay? It's too much. Caroline meant more to me than anybody else on this damn ship, and now everyone is expecting me to pick up the torch. All right? Hey, I mean, look at me, man. I can't even find a pair of headphones. All right, I failed the leadership course at Harvard, for Pete's sake. I know I put them in here somewhere. Where the heck are they? Oh! And will this ringing not stop, for Christ's sake? You can't give up, Wyatt. We don't do that. I'm not stupid, Captain. I saw the look in your eye up there when Frau Engel had you under her thumb. All right, the fire is gone out, and you're just on autopilot now until you hit the wall. Am I wrong, Captain? Oh, thank God. I salvaged some stuff at Jay's, you know, from the old Berlin hideout. Some old recordings and things, just for keepsake. That boy could play the hell out the guitar, huh? Yeah, he liked it loud. I'll see you around, Wyatt. Later, Captain. Hey, Captain. Would you go see Seth? He wants to give you a physical or something, you know, just see how you're doing. I think he's in his workshop.
Seth, he knows as well as I do. What I got, he can't cure.
What's going on, everybody? This is Hammernall coming back to you with our next part in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. And we are aboard the Eva's Hammer, the submarine that the rebels had taken over. So basically in this walkthrough, we're just going to be going around the ship, looking for as many collectibles as we can and things to read, so on and so forth. Not really a mission. So that's where we're going to be going to Set's lab, but we're not going to go there right now. If you go to the right, go a little ways down the hall and then turn right where some bombs are stacked, then go behind those. You'll have your first concept art. Alright, now...
It's time.
Max Hull.
Hey, Max. Why you look so glum? I know you like Rosa, but this is the natural order of things. Piggies die so humans can eat. And we have run out of food for her. We only have people food left. No piggy food. Max! Hey, okay, Max, okay. Shh. For now, piggy will not be food. And wipe that sad look off your face. Hey, bro. Happiness is a choice, Max. Remember that. Smile. Hey.
No picky food today. So right after the commentary between Bombante and Max ends, you can go in, you can interact with the pig, and that'll trigger a side objective that you can do by just feeding the pig, which we'll do a little later on in this video. But if you go into Bombate's room, there's a star card right beside him on the table. You pick that up. That'll be your first star card collectible. Alright, so we are now down in the shooting range area, which you'll be greeted with a drone that's gone haywire, which you'll have to go after and destroy to unlock the main objective to meet up with Set. So looking at the shooting range scores, we could go downstairs and get on the shooting range and see if we can beat the high score that Bombante put up, which is 375 points. So as you saw when we got down into the shooting range area, you can pick up your first weapons upgrade kit, which we will definitely use to upgrade our weapons. Go downstairs to where you can go to the shooting range. You will have that drone that'll be shooting this laser at you, but if you can take it down quickly, you'll destroy it with the machine pistol. Didn't quite destroy it, but finally got it, and then I got a little too close, and then it blew up on me. Blew me back a little ways, but that's okay. Nothing some medikit can help. Couldn't help. But out there in the shooting range, you'll have a concept art to pick up. Very nice concept art. It's aboard the Osmercer. So we're back at the shooting range. You go back there, get behind the table, and then push the button to activate it. And I'm using the pistol during the shooting range. I tried the machine gun, machine pistol, and I wasn't really accurate with it. So I decided to stick with just a single shot from a pistol to help me out. Found it easier anyways. Although my aim is totally shit compared to probably what other people have done. Trying to get the headshots, knowing that they'll give me more points. Not really doing a good job. So we beat Bombante's score by 35 points with that 410 that we got. So we should have the new high score from everybody else.
Let's see how the old man stacks up.
Whoever Shoshana is, she's only got 1 point. It's really bad. So we're downstairs in the locker room now. Which down here you'll find a star card laid in the locker. Be a guy sitting down there guarding the Section F entrance.
Nice to see you, Captain.
There's that star card I was talking about laying in the locker. So that's pretty much it for the locker room area
Yourself, Captain.
for the time
Any
being.
obstacle can be overcome with the right mindset.
So we'll head back upstairs. There'll be another star card once you go back up the stairs and go straight down the platform. There'll be a lady sitting there. Be just sitting there on a stand. That's pretty much it. So now we're down in the main control room, the war room of the sub. First star card will be all the way in the left corner, upper left corner, laying on the table, one of the computers. Now there'll be one more star card, and there will be a concept art in this area. The next star card will be as you go up the ladder and go under a set of pipes, you'll come out on the another platform above the war room, and on the floor of that platform you'll find that star card. Now the concept art will be back downstairs, but this time it will be underneath the floor of the war room, which I will show you just a minute, just making sure that I don't find anything else. As I'm looking at the Enigma terminal, which we'll be able to use to decrypt the Enigma codes that we collect. So like I said, go like I'm doing, crouch down and go underneath the floor, and there's your concept art right below that terminal. Yeah, just some pictures, art of Section F. That was in our previous video, previous mission that we did. And that should be it for collectibles for the time being in the helm. Of course, you get to look at a picture of Public Enemy #1. Frau Engel herself, know a little bit about her. She's a general. She's got 29 years in the Nazi army. She's got an O negative blood type, which is very rare. So there'll be only one other thing to do in the helm, and that's just to read a newspaper clipping, and you'll get to, I guess, get in on some commentary from these two rebels. There's that newspaper. Of course, you guys can pause the video and you can read the whole thing. So, alright, where we are now is like a nightclub. I think this is called Club Caruso. So there'll be a few collectibles up here. The concept art will be laying on that pedestal right there. Just some art of the Eva's hammer and different areas of it. Now, there's also a star card and a second concept art. The star card would be laying right there, underneath that table right by the TV. So that is our sixth
Hello, my friend.
star card we picked up. There's a letter you can read right over here by the guy who seems to be sleeping on the job. Just kidding, buddy. So you can read that. And the concept art, well, there's our Wolfenstein 3D, which is the arcade that you can play. So, I'm not going to play that right now. So the concept art is behind the bar. And it's right behind the girl that's tending the bar. There it is.
That you are being eaten
Right in that
from
drawer. So that is pretty much it for Club Kreisau. You can also go downstairs to the Cantina Cafe or the cafeteria, however you want to call it, for some commentary. But there's no collectibles down there, nothing I could see. So I decided not to show that at all. But you can go down. We did go down the stairs, and before we went into Cantina, we picked up some potatoes that we can feed to the pig that we once saw. So I decided to go back upstairs and read Caroline's notebook, read some things in Caroline's room.
All they've known.
There's a picture of Caroline, I guess, when she was younger.
Like water.
Rest in peace, Caroline.
Like it never was.
Or should I say rest in pieces? There's a postcard. So, alright, once you get out of the helm, get out of Caroline's room, we decided to go to the simulator room. There'd be 4 or 5 things that you can pick up and read. First thing we picked up was a tape recording, or one thing that you can read, the transcript off of that recording. Be a newspaper underneath the platform we could read. And there's one on the platform on the left side that you can also read. And there should be one more thing to read. There's a simulator you can get on. I decided to show that, let you know what you can do. You can go into a combat situation, or you can do the Freedom Chronicles DLC, which we will do at a later time in another video. Pretty cool. So there's a note laying on the right side of that simulator room. And it's just a note to Commander Fisher. So once we get out of there, we go to set slab. The first thing is, first thing we pick up is one of 2 concept art in that lab. First one is upstairs on the platform, laying on a box. And there's a few things in the lab as well that you can read. There's a note. One of Set's notes, I should say. So that should be everything upstairs as far as I can see. Everything should be back downstairs. There's another concept art to the right, but decided to read that other note that Set's got. Smart guy Set is. So the second concept art is laid on top of that toolbox. You can pick up more concept art from aboard the Mercer. And there's one more collectible in this area. There's a star card right underneath the platform, laid on top of a stack of books in a cardboard box. Pick that up, and that should be all the star cards for now until we can open up some more areas aboard the Eva's Hammer, which will come in a later time. So far we got 7 star cards and 8 concept art. And 29 out of 150 readables.
Did you solve the problem in the shooting range?
You can also pick up that map right there behind, sitting on or laying on that table behind Set. Conveniently located to a blueprint, which is very good spot. Only one other thing, and that's just something to read out of Set's diary. And that should be every collectible and every readable that we can find aboard the ship. Now, I'm pretty certain I missed a collectible or two, but that is okay. We're not going to find every single collectible, but we always try our best. So we're going to go over here and talk to Set, but before we do that, we'll read a note from Caroline. The late Caroline, I should say.
No, Engel.
Well, well done, Engel.
You fresh apple, you.
Herr Blazkowicz, your lady Anya, she was here looking for you.
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
Have you listened to die Käfer, Cassette?
Yeah, what, Mädele?
Und Mond, ja. Rein wissen, die Band, die Käfer. Have you listened to their music?
Music? You want my head to explode? Mädele, it's music, she calls it.
They sing very well.
Yes, they do.
And they look good too.
Of course.
That's not a bad thing.
So, alright, once we get out of Set's lab, we went back down to feed the pig.
You're happy now, pig.
So now that completes the side objective, even though you don't have to do it if you don't want to. After that, we go back to the helm, back to Caroline's room. We're going to talk to Anya. See what she knows.
Oh, William. I can still smell her in here. I found Caroline's notes on the American resistance cell in New York City. I know their exact location. Go talk to Wyatt for me. I asked him to do something, and he wouldn't come out of his room. We have to gather everyone to get ready for our next move. We've almost arrived in New York City.
So after we get through talking to Anya, we'll be tempted to go talk to Wyatt,
Tell her I'll be joining you, Caroline. Make her
which
watch as I fade
will end
away.
the mission
Maybe she
and this
already
part.
knows. Keeps pretending, like me.
So there's a few things that you could read. You can go into Max's room, or a few things you can do. You can read a postcard, which is a birthday postcard to Max, and turn one of his Tinker toys in his room. Not so important. And you can also go down to Club Canteen. But that is pretty much it for this part. We'll see you guys on the next mission, guys. Peace out.